coming. Give yourselves a round of applause. All right. Rowdy audience tonight. I love it. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome to this auditorium. This place, oh my God, it was a lot of effort to make it look not ugly on camera. But we have managed. If you see an ugly part, just ignore it. Like you do with your life. The show has been personally made to attack you and how you live. So if you feel sad, not on me, it's on you. I'm letting you know right now. I have been told my specific niche of comedy is sad comedy for sad people. You have come, now take sad. Before, I've been doing comedy a long time. I did comedy before. People would message after the show, say, hey Kanan, really enjoyed the show. Now people message after the show, hey Kanan, are you okay? I am, okay? And I've chosen this auditorium which otherwise looks like an upscale dosa restaurant. Because vibe is good. Looks gross, but vibe is good. Like all of us. So, also easy to find. It's been like 1 minute. First time I was coming here was many years ago, and I had to ask somebody on the road, excuse me, where's this auditorium? And the guy was like, auditorium? Yeah, yahan se, you just go straight. This is very irritating because it's also very clear. Straight. You know, only in India is go straight or direction. Other countries, they'll say, take a left, take a right, you're there. We say, you take a left and then go straight. Before you take a right. Hai, don't take a left and then immediately take a right. You would be in the same place. You won't have displacement, which is the key of traveling. But this is typically not the end of the direction also, no? You go straight, you'll reach a building, it's bang opposite that. Bang opposite. Bang opposite means opposite. But if you don't say bang, people don't believe. Hai na? You say, I live opposite. That could be anywhere. No, bang. It's a bang opposite. Okay. People get very interesting directions, dude. Someone said recently, where do you live? I live off MG Road. How should I use this information? Off MG Road. See, first you get on MG Road. All of the universe is off MG Road. Hey, you want to go to Jupiter? Get on MG Road and... Anyway, I've been traveling with this show for more than a year. This is the very last show of this material I am ever doing here. You have come to witness the end, the very last version of a show. Very exciting, very exciting. I have fucking judged people for 1 year continuously traveling the world. How people confidently take video calls in public places now. Last year they started. And everyone in public on a video call is always talking to someone in bed. Right? 100% of video calls, the person on screen, their head is on a pillow. Screen is too close to their face and they have given up on life. This is perhaps their last phone call and they're like, kya chal raha hai, kya? And they'll tell the outside person, they'll be like, hey, show me around. Outside person will just turn their fucking front camera and bring this disembodied head into your life. You're drinking coffee, one guy is like, hello sir, hello, okay. Before coming at the airport, I saw a 7D movie experience. Okay, it was very exciting. Because you know there are 3 spatial dimensions. X-axis, Y-axis, Z-axis. 4th dimension is time. 5th dimension is when they move your chair like this. 6D, they spray water in your face. 7th D is disappointment. Okay. You guys seem cool. Should we start? We'll start the show. Yeah. This is not the show. This was vibe check. You have all passed with flying colors. Very good, very good. Don't be so happy. You know when the show starts, I'll say welcome to the show. I'll kick my leg like this. Then the show started. Until then, fucking relax, okay? I don't want to put pressure on you. There's already so much pressure on you. Yeah, past 3 years, all of us have been doing the same thing, essentially, right? Lying in bed, blanket, one leg out, on phone. In the background, there's a television showing Chromecast screensavers of landscapes you'll never visit. You look up, you're like, oh, Grand Canyon. Must be nice. Pictures taken by an Indian person called Pratik Selgunaraj. Okay, good for you, Pratik. Meanwhile, you are doom scrolling on something. I scroll exclusively on Amazon. I use Amazon like Instagram. Okay. This point, not much difference. I'm cutting out the middleman. In the end, you have to buy products. So, okay. Shuru hone do show. Don't finish your clapping now. I was scrolling on Amazon and I found a product, I don't know if you've seen. Okay, it's called an adult coloring book. You know? It's in a category called What Happened to My Life. Also, hey, adult coloring book is not adult in the way that I was hoping. There were no like sexy pics of hot singles to color. It was just mandala patterns. Statements like, do what you love. Isn't it amazing that people say, do what you love, like it hasn't occurred to us? Oh, do what I love? Oh, yeah. Dude, why do I keep putting my foot in the toilet? I should do what I love. There's a problem, right, with doing what you love, and it's you. You don't love anything. The things you think you love disintegrate on contact with you. You know the feeling, love guitar, hold guitar, hate guitar. You love the idea of being a person and hate the experience of being a person. So I bought it. I'm not better than you. I bought adult, it's for anxiety, for reducing. I don't want... If you guys buy it, you'll be like, Kanan, I didn't get anxiety only. No, for less. Oh, for less. Oh. I have a lot of anxiety, and I had anxiety before it was cool, okay? Yeah, now these days, everyone I meet is like, Kanan, these days I just can't. Kanan, these days I just can't. Well, I couldn't, okay? I cannot have been. Where were you then? I had anxiety when they called it worrying. Respect your elders. I like worrying. I prefer worrying as a word because it facilitates conversation. Tell someone you have anxiety, they don't know what to say back, right? Like, I have anxiety. They'll be like, bro. Same. But if you tell someone you're worried, they will give you immediate actionable advice, right? They'll be like, dude, don't worry. Don't worry, of course. No one says don't anxiety. So I bought adult coloring book, and to fill it in, I needed to get color pencils, okay? I didn't think of it. Amazon said, people who buy this also buy Faber-Castell pack of 6 color pencils, box of tissues for weeping, Prestige 3-burner gas stove. Right? I don't know how the data science works. But there's always a third thing you're like, why? Why Philips air purifier? And after a while you're like, should I buy? Is this what other sad people are buying? So now I am buying color pencils and I'm in the position that many of you must have been in of buying something for yourself that was denied to you in your childhood. Right? When I was young, I was like, can I have color pencils? And it's like, no, use your sister's. And now I'm like, for myself, I will buy the best color pencils that money can buy. So I'm reading the reviews of the color pencils written by other people in their 30s who have strong opinions on color pencils, quality, shade distribution, nib offset, wear, grip. I love reading reviews, especially reviews written by Indian people because, dude, all Indian reviews are complaints. It's not a review of the product. It is how you have been wronged by an organization. First review of everything always is, this is a fraud company. They are doing fraud. Sir, I have ordered a cab from this company. The driver has murdered me. Then, fraud? It's pathetic service. You don't care about customer. The second review typically is the word hi. There was a guy who was born inside the internet who uses every opportunity to dispense greetings. People think it's creepy. You can't reply. It's pure. He just wants to say hi. While you're scrolling past your Rakesh, thank you, man. I hope you escape from the internet one day. So on Amazon, 2 reviews, okay, for color pencils I finalized on. First review, 1 star. Worst. No further explanation. This is the worst human experience. People are dying in wars. Like, oh my God, this is the worst. No! Have you seen this pack of 6 color pencils? Oh shit! Oh my God, I misspoke. First review, 1 star, worst. Second review, 5 stars. Worst. That person explained. He was like, the color pencils are good. My coloring is bad. Then what to do, right? So I got color pencils. I ordered it, immediately get a call from my friend, okay? She just called, which is not allowed. You have to follow the protocol of first messaging, like, hey, are you free to chat for a bit? Right? And you see that message, and you are free, but you're not that free. And you're not doing anything, but you could be doing so many things. So when you receive that message, you just let it rest for a bit. Like a souffle, you're like, get some space. And later when you know they're not free, then you're like, hey, now can we chat? Then they don't reply. And then one day, both of you die. But if someone just calls you like, this better be good. So I picked up, I was like, yeah. My friend is like, Kanan, take me to the... It's not how she normally talks. Excuse me. Kanan, take me to the... Like, one more time. Take me to the... And I realized she's trying to say hospital. Yeah. But then I started enjoying myself. One more time. I just really like making this sound. Yeah. Because, dude, vomiting is the only thing that if you pretend to do it enough, people will do it. It's a superpower all of us have. No one is using. Try it, your friends are like, why are you late? I'm so sorry. Dude, if you are ever held at gunpoint, right? Which is like, here it's gonna happen. So, when you are held at gunpoint, something to try. Someone's like, give me all your money. You're like, you can escape. Boy's looking out for you. So then I got a cab, went and picked up my friend, asking someone on the road, excuse me, where's the nearest hospital? Like, I was like, oh, hospital is straight. Obviously go to the emergency room, right? I run in first, I'm like, doctor, it's an emergency. My friend is behind, she's like, and the doctor says, who is the patient? I was like, is it not clear, sir? I am the patient. She's like this. No, she just vomits socially. Dude, I don't know why emergency room doctors are never impressed with your emergency. Right? It's such a big deal for you. Least they can do is like, wow, how did you do this? But no matter what you go with, they're like, so, you've got a knife in your butt. So, go stand in the knife in the butt line. Full line of people with knives in their butts. Hello, how are you? Back again, I say, yes, you know how I live. So now, they put my friend on a bed. Emergency room is empty because it's the afternoon. And we know emergencies happen at night. I know. Nothing crazy. Afternoon urgent, night emergent. Only one other guy in the emergency room. And he's on a bed in the corner, connected to a machine that goes beep every few seconds. Okay. So the soundtrack of the emergency room is beep, beep, beep. It's like, I'm going to leave. Because it was becoming catchy. Okay. Later, if I'm like, people like, hey, whose song is that? Like, have you heard Emergency Room? So, I go to the bathroom, and I'm washing my hands, and we've all had to do a lot of hand washing past couple of years. Everybody saw the diagram of like, oh, you have to do thumb also like this. Oh, okay. They don't address the main problem with washing your hands, is that the tap is also dirty. I know. Open the tap, wash your hands, close the tap, dirty again. Open the tap, wash your hands, close the tap, dirty again. So what we have to do is, you open the tap, first you wash the tap. No other country is playing this 5-dimensional chess. Oh, you wash me, I wash you. How about that? Usually what happens, one brave person goes and opens it with their wrists and leaves that water flowing forever. Now this wastes a lot of water. To solve the problem of water wastage, they made push-button taps that give you the wrong amount of water. So then what? You have to press it with one hand and do this with your other hand. We've all done this. What exactly is this accomplishing? No, bro, I wash the top part of my hand with the bottom part of my hand, and that way I circulate the dirt. Dude, now after COVID, everything automatic, right? Including automatic soap dispenser, in which it's impossible to tell when the soap will come out. You put your hand under it, it goes no soap. Soon as you give up, you look on the counter, there's a full river of semen-white public soap. When you're done washing your hands, you do this for some time. This is fun. And you have to make your next decision, right? Are you this person? Or more dangerous. If I can't see it, nobody can. And as you walk away from people, they'll just see like streaks of water on your upper thigh. I'm like, who sweats like this? Right? But if you have integrity, you go to the automatic hand dryer, right? It's a device I've seen since the late 80s, and it works based on personal confidence. If you are sure in your existence, you can activate automatic hand dryers. Slight bit of uncertainty, no. Person before you goes like, hey, what's up? Next person, hey, how's it going? And then you go. Then you start to have a mental breakdown. You're like, okay, I have an engineering degree, there is a sensor here. All I must do is find and activate this sensor to achieve maximum. And then someone sees you and you have to be like, no, hey, hey. So I finish washing my hands, go back to the emergency room, and I'm laughing at my little hand dryer joke. I pre-laugh at all my jokes. Okay? I find audiences are not always reliable. So, maybe you laugh, maybe you won't laugh. It's your problem, right? Before I come to the show, I go through all my jokes. I'm like, very funny, good boy, done. So I go back to the emergency. My friend hears this and she gets pissed off, okay? She's like, Karan, you're laughing? I'm in so much pain. What are you laughing about? So I told her, I was like, sometimes an automatic hand. Next person, then you go. Right. Okay, I mean, it's a little funny. So now we're both laughing, right? So, beep. Doctor comes in. She's pissed off. She's like, hey, this is a hospital. What are you laughing about? Don't create ruckus here. Very big problem in India. The creation of ruckus. There wasn't ruckus here. Why have you made this ruckus? Can't just laugh here, huh? What's so funny? What are you laughing about? So I told her, so sometimes an automatic hand. And you go. Okay, it's a little funny. So beep. Two new girls entered the emergency room. Okay, now they've fallen off a bike. They come with torn jeans, bleeding legs, limping like, doctor, help us! It's an emergency. Who is the patient? Oh, it's our bike. We're in so much pain. But since we're here, what are you guys laughing about? That was an automatic hand and both we do like. And so now we're all laughing, right? So currently, the soundtrack of the emergency room is yeah, while we were laughing, someone just died. And all of us will also die. So give up your dreams. Death is coming. Let's party. Welcome to the show. Woo! Show has now officially begun. Be on your best behavior. Welcome to Kanan Gill's 3-point propaganda platform for the evening. Give up your dreams, death is coming, let's party. This is the path to achieve enlightenment, okay? Now, why enlightenment? Great question, dude. Guys, I don't know if you've noticed, but like, everything is fucked. Right? And sometimes you look out, you're like, everything is fucked? When did it all go wrong? In the starting. As soon as there was, it was wrong. And you make the mistake of trying to solve your problems one at a time, right? Like, I want to lose weight, I want to stop smoking, I want to pay off my home loan. Nah. Enlightenment is a top-down approach. You do that, everything else will sort itself out. Yeah, you never hear like, he's enlightened, yeah, but he's so fat. Nobody says. That is my sales pitch to you. Enlightenment. And in order to do that, first we have to give up our dreams. This I find Gen Z kids are super ready, okay? Gen Z kids come to the show, they're like, ha, what dreams? It's just my generation and older I have to arm twist. Because people are like, why fucking dude, you give up your dreams now then? Karan, you don't know how hard I've worked to come here to work hard. And fair, okay, before we continue tonight's show, we all have to face one fact, okay? Most of your dreams have already not come true. Seeing as you're here. Tonight is the result of many failures. Yeah, dude, if I'd asked you 10 years ago, hey, where do you see yourself? In 10 years, oh, of course, at the National Council of User Interface, whatever this place stands for. When there is a auditorium 3 times the size just down the road. And all of us, we're born without dreams, okay? But dreams enter your life in childhood. There's a game that we play that fucks us all up, okay? It's called Ghar Ghar. Do you know? Ghar Ghar in English is house. It's essentially a game where children enact patriarchal domestic life for fun. You see your parents, you see their real life, and you play it in front of them. to hurt their feelings. Your parents are watching a documentary of their lives, performed by small versions of them. Yeah. Ghar Ghar is the only non-fiction children's game. Others involve imagination, like I'm Batman, I'm Spider-Man. House is like aaj fir se bhindi. Now, I used to play in the 90s with my sisters, who used to force me to be Papa, okay, in House. Papa is the worst fucking thing to be in House. Papa was not in the game. Most of the game, Papa's not there. Right? You have to do a full day. So you wake up in the morning, you're like, good morning, children. They're like, good morning, Papa. It's time for office. You just have to leave. And stand in a different corner of the room and watch them playing House. Which looks like fun. Meanwhile, you have to play Office. Fucking sucks. Hello, Gupta, not now. You come home in the evening of the game, you're like, hello, children. They're like, yay, Papa's home. Time for sleeping, Papa. Papa never gets to have any fun. That's why Papa drinks. In my 30s, I understand Papa completely. Games that kids play are a reflection of how they think and the things they see. And I had another friend who invented his own game called Funeral, which is, no, it's what it sounds like. We used to go to the park, he would lie down, I had to cover him with sticks and mourn. Yeah. He would get angry if I didn't mourn like enough. If I just like said terrible tragedy and all, from within the sticks he's like, Karan, I'm not feeling that you're sad. Emotion is not coming out. So I had to be like, oh, hi. You know, this is the highest form of Asian sadness. It's when you hit yourself, God, why didn't you take me? At funerals, there's always someone trying to broker a deal with God. No, take me, give them back 2 packets of kurkure. And someone tells them it doesn't work like this. You can't just exchange. I know, I do this for attention. One day, funeral kid came to our house to play, okay? He wants to play his game, we want to play our game. So we have to come to a compromise, okay? And invent a new game called House, Funeral. Which is very tough. As you can imagine, yeah. Woke up in the morning of the game, half the people dead. I missed it, I was in office. Imagine my shock. What? Everyone's dead. Gupta, not now. You play House, and your first 2 dreams form in your head. Domestic dream, employment dream. One day I'll get to grow up and do all this for real. And guess what? You have grown up. And how much fun is House? Is it everything you wished for? What is the reality of playing House as adults? It's getting yelled at by a partner who is supposed to love you for an abstract reason. Why haven't you refilled the ice cube tray? I forgot. Why did you forget? Why do you remember? We can't have metaphysical arguments. Next time I'm about to forget. Before that, I'll remember instead. What the Problem is, you grow up, okay, and you start living alone and you develop your own system. Now, it's a way of doing things that only make sense to you to minimize your life's entropy, okay? Everyone in that house, they have like one watch that's 15 minutes fast. And then you ask like, why? Why is this watch 15 minutes fast? So, bro, actually when it's 9:15, it's 9 o'clock. Series of stupid decisions stacked on top of each other. One day you'll come home, you take off your shoes, you put it here, and then you will decide. This is the shoe place. From now until forever, all shoes shall be placed here, shoe place. Your system makes sense. Then you invite some new dumb fuck into your life. They have their own system, which is wrong. And the clash of systems is what gives rise to all your fights, right? You thought you would have like cinematic Hollywood fights. Like, why don't you love me anymore, Vikas? But fights are more arbitrary. Why is there wet towel on the bed? Sometimes you fight with someone and you're like, this might be a new fight that we are premiering in the world. Especially during COVID, sometimes you fight and you're like, I don't think anyone's had this fight before. You're just washing the dishes, they'll come and start talking. Sorry, what's that? I am using too much soap. God. No, it's okay. I had forgotten about the global soap shortage, actually. No, I don't have to be sarcastic. I enjoy being sarcastic. The tap is dirty, that's you fucking don't know. You also do lots of shit, okay? Oh, what shit? Tell me where the towel is right now. Is it in the place where towels should be, or is it on the... Yes, okay. Yes, fine. Let's not fight. Let's forget this fight. If you're with someone for long enough, you start agreeing to forget fights. It's amazing. You're like, all conflict has no solution. So what we'll do is, you forget, I'll forget. Next time we fight, we'll remember. Then you have to negotiate the terms of this amnesia. Can't just forget. What will it take to forget? Like, what do you want? Dinner? I'm making dinner already. Yeah, okay. You want a drink? Yeah, sure. I got a whiskey right here. What do you want? Soda, water, what? Ice. Fuck. House gets less fun the longer it goes on. Dude, if you're with someone for a long time, people say like the magic is gone, right? People say like if you're with someone for a long time, the magic is gone. The magic isn't gone, you just know how the trick is done. This just seems less magical than it used to. You start, when you meet someone, you're like, oh my God, you look so amazing all the time. You look so amazing all the time. How do you always look so amazing? And then you know after some time, oh, it's because you take 1.5 hours to get ready. And your products dominate the bathroom and we are late for all occasions. You're so funny all the time. You're always making jokes. How are you so funny all the time? And then you know, oh, it's because you have a one-dimensional personality. And you're scared of conflict, so you just make jokes instead of talking about your feelings. Oh my God, you understand me so well. It's like you know me better than I know myself. And you use that knowledge to manipulate me. House, no fun! But I will say funeral is even less fun than house. Full version of funeral, fucking bleak, dude. It's like someone died or what? Oh yeah, okay. Now in India there are many kinds of funerals. There's one more North Indian, more Bollywood funeral where everyone wears white, there's a pyre next to a river, it's a little sexy. You see, Shah Rukh Khan is crying. The tears don't leave his eyes, they shimmer in his eyes and reflect the burning fire and you're like, so sad, Shah Rukh Khan. Then you come home and you realize your dead mother's written you a letter for every year on your birthday and this other girl liked your dad in college and mom is like, now that I'm dead, I'm sure she's single. And it's your dead mother's last wish to hook up your dad with this 35-year-old woman. And your mother's written you letters from year 1 to 8 of your life. What letter do you write to a 1-year-old child? Hello, beta, gaga, gugu. Write letters from year 16 to 32, no? Beta, mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. The toxic person might be you, actually. It's the plot of a movie, I don't know if that's clear. There's another kind of funeral in the south of India, which is way more fun, IMHO, because it is a party, okay? If you see, there's 800 people jamming a road, people are playing drums, people are dancing. There's 400 guys in the front like, doing funeral steps, 400 guys in the back are dancing. But in the middle, there's the body. Yeah, with cotton in its nose, so it doesn't catch a cold. In the front, there's a teenager lighting firecrackers in his hand and throwing it, and one blows up in his face and he dies, and they just throw him back on the pile. Now you watch that, you're like, life is not precious, huh? There are 4 deaths per funeral. How is this happening? Death is coming. Yeah, everyone knows, yes, Kanan, death is coming. Not now. It was like, I'm doing something. I can't die. Like death will wait, like, excuse me, I'm like, oh, you're taking a shower? Yeah, finish. Yeah, 2 minutes. Yeah. Many gods of death across the world. My favorite is the Grim Reaper, because he's grim. Right? Emotion is worked into the job. Pretty grim job, Grim Reaper, that's the one you want. I would prefer, I don't want any other emotion. I don't want sarcastic Reaper. Yeah, comes to us like, oh, look who's dead. Is it Miss I'm gonna live forever? Slipped and died in the shower. So now, if death is coming, and all of us in this room will 100% die, it's important to examine what do you spend your life doing, right? I don't know you, right? Let me guess what the dream is for your life. A dream for your life is to work really hard now, so that one day, you will have a better life. Right? Like right now, life sucks. Like this is suffering. But one day, when your life starts, this is not life. Yuck. Can you imagine? Gross. Imagine if this was really life. Sick. Right now, we're backstage. When you get what you want, hello, life will start. And so, we're friends here. We can discuss. What do you want, really? You want money, right? Yeah. I mean, you want freedom. Money is the price of freedom in a capitalist society. You're smart people. You are against capitalism. You want to be a rich person against capitalism. This is the dream, right? Let's discuss socioeconomics in my mansion. You want to look out at poverty from wealth. Yeah, from your Mercedes S-Class, you're like, it's terrible, what's happening. Drive to a rich area, Vikas. It's a different Vikas. Or same Vikas. Who knows? And so, to get money, so your life can start, you have to work. That's what our generation does. We fucking work. All day, every day. People are working 12 hours, 14 hours, 16 hours a day, every day. Office. Your whole fucking life. Go to office in the morning. Gupta, you're on mute. Dude, this generation works more than any fucking previous generation. If your parents try to tell you, back in my day, you shut the fuck up. Dude, you used to come home for lunch. Can you imagine going home? Lunch. Lunch is ready at home. How do you eat lunch now? Staring at your screen, chewing your fingers. Eating some tasteless salad because you're trying to be healthy. Then you feel hungry in 2 hours and order ice cream. The really sad part is like, irrespective of industry, everyone's job is this, okay? It's something on a laptop, on a chair. If you're a freelancer, you are in a public place. And everyone kind of looks like this, rounded shoulders, hunched over, terrible posture. Yeah, don't sit properly now that I brought it up. You say posture, people are like, yes. What about posture? No, please continue the comedy. Yes, I watch shows in horse stance. Everyone has lower back pain? Not a question. 100% of the audience has lower back pain. And you know about lower back pain from TV commercials, dude. Never thought it would happen to you. In the ad, it was always an old person picking up a domestic thing in a stupid way. Right? They'll be like, oh, a broom. And then halfway through, they'll be like, ouch. Then they show an X-ray of, this is their spine. Red radiating pain circles. So apply this cream along with the pain. Now you smell. That smell has become synonymous with pain. You walk into a room, sometimes you're like, there is pain here. And everyone has lower back pain. It's because we sit too much. That is the medical reason why is lower back. Sitting, they have said, sitting is bad for health. Not sitting and doing anything. Simply sitting is... They took sitting. Sitting is gone. What is left to be bad for health? What are they going to say? Living. It's not everyone who didn't live never died. Now, sitting and working for 12 hours a day is bad for health. So the industry solution, the official answer, is you stand. No, what? This is the answer. You don't sit, then stand. No. Standing is bad, lie down. You walk into an office these days like 10 motherfuckers like, hello. No, I can't work less. Then how will I suffer? No. Sometimes you have treadmill desk. At least it feels like my life is going somewhere. You sit and you work and you put yourself through misery so you can get money. So it's worth it. It'll be worth it one day. That one day. But you've planned for it, right? You're not just working aimlessly. You have a plan, you have savings, you have an end goal inside. You have a retirement plan. Because if you don't have, then it's crazy. To just keep working like this without any plan and any savings and any way to get money. That would be insane. Guys, don't feel bad. This has been the response unanimously across the globe. People are like, haha, oh. I'm not better than you. This is the same conclusion I also came to. I'm just like, your financial dreams are also dead on arrival. So just give them up. That's all I'll say. Nobody has a retirement plan, yet everyone is walking around with retirement dreams. Two kinds of retirement dreams. First one, infinite money. Kanan, I'll buy a village in Spain. Someone has told people that they are selling villages in Spain. They are not, okay? An Instagram post has convinced you that this village is for sale. People are like, I'll buy a village, bro, you buy the next village. Then we'll have village with his friends. Second retirement dream is a rural dream, right? People are like, Kanan, I'll move to a farm. And I'll become an acoustic version of myself. I'll wear long flowing robes. I'll have a loom to make silk and a goat. No way of making that happen, okay? And it won't happen. If finance is the dream that's going to convince you that life is worth living, sorry. This present suffering will not end. What will happen is, a realistic retirement plan is, one day when I'm old, I'll leave office, I go to the beach, I'll walk into the ocean. Because it's not going to happen, this dream that you're waiting for. I'm only telling you because I tried to do it, okay? I used to have a wealth manager. I used to have wealth also. And fun couple of years, now we're back here. So, I only got this guy because I don't know what to do with money. People started asking questions like, Kanan, what do you do with your money? What do I do? I throw it in the air. It's like, no, Kanan, where is your money? It's in the bank. Apparently, that's very stupid now. To put money in the bank. Do you know that? It's very dumb. People are like, money in the bank? Oh, fucking dumb fuck. Fucking in the bank. Yeah. I told him he's dumb. Bro, what about inflation? What about inflation? Dude, something is there about. Everyone brings up inflation and does not explore the subject. Like you ask people, what is inflation? Like, inflation, bro, it's crazy, dude. What is it? It's crazy, dude. It's like these days, it's like 38, 20, 27. It's a lot, bro. It's crazy. Something divided by something into 100 is 8. That's bad. Nobody knows. Dude, the purchasing power of the rupee has decreased. So don't do it. No. Increase it. With rupee, you can buy less now. So I buy more. What is the problem? People say don't put money in your bank. Invest money. Invest. What does that mean? Buy shares? No. The stock market actually is very volatile. So make a safe investment, like a mutual index, term, systematic fund plan. Right? Well, what do? They buy shares. But it's safe if strangers do it for you with no consequence. So I got this wealth manager dude, and I wanted to make a retirement plan, okay? Because I was young and ambitious. And so first question they ask you on retirement plan, you'll love this. They say, when would you like to retire, right? Like, great question, 7:30. Thank you for asking. Very considerate. Second question, more exciting hypothetical. What would you like your post-retirement lifestyle to be like? And dude, this is what all the suffering is for, right? The post-retirement lifestyle. So imagine you're like, okay, post-retirement, huh? I wanna be able to go anywhere, do anything, buy anything. Basics. At least this much. If you tell this to a financial professional, they don't think it's a joke. I've told this dude, he's doing maths. He's like, okay. Buy anything. Okay. This is basic maths. This is advanced maths. When you know there are 15. And he gave me a figure, if you're interested. It takes about 100 crores. To do that, yeah. So if you, about, huh? What about 97? No, you need for inflation. Last question on retirement plan. My favorite question. They ask, when will you die? Really, they ask, because you need enough money from your date of retirement till your death. So when are you planning to die? This wealth manager looks at me like, look, you're 33 now, you will die 70, so then we have to make... He just said it. He just said you will die 70. And he moved on. I was like, dude, what is this? How have you determined my lifespan? What happens if I live beyond 70? It's like, you won't have money. That's why you should die at the allotted time. It's so scary. I asked him, the wealth manager, I was like, well, when will you die? Huh? He's like, oh, actually, I don't die. All wealth managers are immortal. Originally, there was one, and from him we reproduce. Asexually. Because no one will fuck us. Nor should they. Yes, offense. All investment people in the audience, please take offense and invest it. Dude, I just can't believe that's the number one way to make money in the world. Is financial investment. Yuck. Not having a skill, you just take money someone else made, put it into a company someone else runs, and you wait. When something happens, you become rich. Yay. All your financial dreams are slated to fail, so give them up. That is the moral of this story. I started touring with a full joke about NFTs here. That industry collapsed before I could finish the joke. And there are many people sitting here who are like, yes, Kanan, I agree. These other dumb fucks. Nothing gonna happen for them. But you see, me, myself, I'm special. One day I'll just money. Other people, they don't have you can't plan for this stuff. One day money just comes, dude. It just comes. Ting tong, who is it? Money. Oh, thank God, money. And you could have some windfall of money. You could win the lottery. You know, that happens to some people. Is anyone here bought a lottery ticket? Clap if you have. Okay, well, it's good. Those 5 people even considered the possibility. Everybody else was like, yes, this part is a scam. Suppose you win the lottery, okay? Everybody is watching right now, even though viewers at home. Please, imagine right now that you had enough money, whatever that means to you. You have 100 crores. One day you wake up in the morning, you get a message from your bank, and it's like, what's up, dude? Congos. That's how they talk to rich people. You get messages, never share OTP. Never. One time, can I share? No, never. Okay. Every day. But rich people, they're like, what's up, bro? SBI says, congratulations, you have won 100 crores. Now imagine you're sitting here right now, you have 100 crores. This is the finish line. You did it. You made it. Now finally, your life can start. And you can do all the things that you really wanted to do, right? Like your hobbies. Such as... what do you like to do in your free time? Not what do you have to do to deal with the pain of your life. Smoking, drinking, drugs, sleeping, no. What's a stimulating activity? Instantly, everybody had an answer. The moment I said it, everybody answered. Dude, I like to watch stuff. And then? I listen to stuff also. My hobbies are perception. So, domestic dream, dead on arrival. Financial dream, I'm sorry, time to give it up. That's why, moral of the show is, give up your dreams, death is coming, let's party. Now, even if you don't agree so far, you can agree, you must agree, something is wrong with modern life. Something is wrong. Suddenly now you need motivation. That was never the case before. Now suddenly when you wake up in the morning, someone has to say, come on. For you to just get through the day, some smug asshole on Instagram wearing black t-shirt is like, you can do anything. You're like, really? Can I? I don't know, this is a video, I don't know you. You need some belief system, right, to tell you it's going to be okay. When I was younger, it was all like, what, hustle, grind. That's what I did, dude. My wallpaper, hustle, grind. Remember, while you're partying, someone else is working hard. Now I look at that, I'm like, sucks for them, right? Why should I party less? A lot of this motivational advice was adversarial. It was like, show your enemies that you... Who has enemies? What kind of a life are you living? Do you have enemies? You don't have enemies, you just have people you don't like, right? And you never tell them. You just hate them in your head. And then you meet them and you're like, hi, how are you? Hi. Now we should totally catch up sometime. Let's catch up. Oh, you messaged, I didn't see it. I didn't see your message. No, I don't see. Sometimes I don't see messages. Okay, bye. Oh, that's good. Some belief system you need to make sense of your present suffering. Traditionally, this belief system has been God. God is the best one. Sorry for spoilers. If you want life to make sense, believing in God is your best case scenario. If you believe in God, you have no existential problems. Everything has an answer. If you look out at the world, you're like, hey, why is the God? Okay. No further cues. And why am I alive? God made you. Why did he make me? Oh, he loves you. How could he love me before he made me? Idea of me did not exist to love. No, you're overthinking this. He made you and he was like, love it. You know, how you make dosa. Like, oh, this one turned out good. It's crispy. If you're alive and you ever suffer, you just turn to God. You're like, God, I am suffering. My life is very hard. What should I do? And God says, listen, dude, this life part you handle, okay? When you die, come to my house. After party, gonna be sick. After party is sick. Life you handle. I can't do anything. And you're like, okay, I'll come for the after party. But a lot of people from our generation are too cynical to believe in God. Shame on you. Dude, cynical people are gross. But there is a new belief system on the market. If you don't believe in God, you can still believe in the universe. Right? You should believe in the universe. It is there. Off MG Road, universe. And now everything you want in your life is in the universe somewhere. So the belief system says, everything you want is in the universe somewhere. All you have to do is attract these things from where they are in the universe towards yourself, okay? So if you don't have money, you are simply not attracting money. You are not attractive. You are poor as well as ugly. Money sees you and it's like, yuck, yuck. Don't touch me, don't touch me. No. So now if you want to attract things from the universe towards yourself, let me tell you the secret. Okay. All you have to do is act like the things that you don't have, you have. You know, like a crazy person? If you want money, just start acting like you have money. Take out checkbook, write check to yourself, $10 million. Don't cash, keep. So money sees this, be like, oh, I like his confidence. One of my friends is big universe believer, okay, that, remember? Vomit girl? Yeah? So she is in her 30s like me and she wants a husband, okay? God bless, why not? Don't judge. So to attract a husband from the universe, yeah, she lives in her house like a husband who is not there is living there. She keeps all her clothes on one side of the cupboard, leaving this side empty for this potential husband's future clothes. Yeah, 2 towels in the bathroom, one is for her, one is for, you know. So the universe sees this and be like, oh dude, it's a sad lady. And I'm very encouraging as a friend. I'm like, you're doing an improv scene, I can join, right? Why not? I'm very good at improv. I go in and I raise the stakes.